Christmas Day may be approaching, but Christmas crafting is still in full swing. I love using pizza pans. They're so versatile and they're so easy to use. I'm going to remove the paper and I'm just going to lightly sand it. This is the 220 grit sandpaper. This is going to scuff up the surface, remove a little bit of that sheen, and just make it a little rough so that the paint attaches to it. I'm going to wipe it well, and then I'm going to paint the edges and a little bit of the top and the bottom of this one. This is Waverly chalk paint in the fern tone. And this is because this is the style I'm looking for. But of course, depending on the fabric you're going to be using or just the color scheme, just use whatever color you want. I did add 2 coats, so I let the first coat dry, added a second one lightly here and there where it needed it, let it fully dry. Once it was drying, I am going to take this Merry Christmas. This is from Hobby Lobby. It was $2.99, but it was 50% off. So it was $1.50. And I just loved it. Great size, great quality. I'm going to paint it white. And I'm going to use a sponge to paint it because it makes it a little easier. But of course, again, use whatever color you want. This is the fabric we're using. Dollar Tree carries fabric bundles in different styles and colors. And even for the holidays. I found this one at Hobby Lobby only because they were $1.50, and it just worked. I got a ton, and the design was beautiful. All right, we're going to cut off a piece that's going to fit the size that I want on the pizza pan, and we're going to create seams by hot gluing the top and the bottom. Just a little small seam works, and then because it's fabric, it really attaches really well. So I'm just going to do that again at the top, at the bottom, and then we are going to place that in the middle of the pan, but here in just a minute. Once dry, I took it outside to my garage and I'm going to spray it with a top coat. This is going to seal everything and prevent scratching. Now now that the spray is dry, I'm going to place the fabric right through the middle, hot glue it on the back. I'm going to hot glue this and just really tighten, almost like I'm folding a gift. I just want it to look nice and clean and professional. So we're just going to hot glue and fold as needed. And then I'm going to add a little bit of masking tape just to kind of seal the ends and also just kind of clean it up a little bit. And I did that on both sides, of course, because I want the top to be a little elevated from the pizza pan, but firm enough. While I'm back here, I'm going to add a little hanging piece. So I'm just going to take some black jute string, double it up, and knot both ends, cutting off the excess and then hot gluing it to the center of the back of the pizza pan. I'm going to hot glue and add some masking tape, and it's going to hold really well. All right, my Merry Christmas is dry, so I'm going to quickly work here and add some glue to the back and then place it on the fabric. Now the fabric is just a little under the halfway point, as you can see, but the hot glue really worked. I'm going to make a little swag here using greenery picks from Amazon, but of course you can use the ones from Dollar Tree. And I am going to tie it in the center with a little bit of jute string. And I'm going to add a little bit of glue on the knot. This is going to strengthen that knot so it doesn't come apart. I folded a little bit of the swag just to give it that rounded look. And then I'm going to mark where I want to drill a couple of holes. Make sure that you use a drill bit that's from metal. And then once the holes were drilled, we're going to attach it with a zip tie. This is not going to go anywhere, my friends. I'm going to attach it nicely, and then we are going to keep it simple, and we're just going to add some smaller greenery picks to hide that zip tie, and that's it. What a gorgeous piece, my friends. I'm telling you, love this one. Great color combination, but what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we are going to take another pizza pan, of course. Again, we're going to lightly sand it and wipe it well. This time we're going to paint in this beautiful dusk tone by Waverly. It has like a soft blue tone, almost grayish blue. Again, I'm going to do the edges, but this time it's just going to be the edges. We're not doing anything in the middle. And I also did 2 coats and let them dry. This is the top coat that I'm using. Now, it looks like Mod Podge, like it would be sticky or adhesive, but it's not. It's a sealer, and it'll just seal everything in and prevent scratches. Once everything was dry, I'm going to add a layer of Mod Podge in the center of the pizza pan because we are going to let it dry, and we're going to pair it with a calendar page. You know that I love crafting with these, And look how stunningly beautiful this design is. Oh my word. As very muted tones, very simple, almost modern, but yet farmhouse-ish. I can't explain it for Christmas. All right. So now that the Mod Podge is dry, we're going to place the design in the center. And using parchment paper, we're going to iron it. The heat is going to activate the Mod Podge that was dry, and it's going to adhere. All right, so once I have it, then I'm going to use my X-Acto knife and very carefully and staying as straight as possible, I'm going to cut off the excess from the sides and peel that off. Now, if it gets a little wavy, don't worry. Add a little ribbon on the edge of it, or add rope, whatever you want. We're going to pair it with this sticking stripe ribbon. I believe this one's from Walmart. I'm going to loop it like an awareness ribbon, scrunch it in the middle, and tie it with jute string. Then we're going to cut off the excess. We're going to dovetail cut the ends of the bow. You can also angle cut them if you prefer that as well. Before I attach anything to the front, we're going to add the hanging piece. Again, same thing we did earlier. We're just going to tie jute string, doubling it up, tie it on both ends, hot glue it, and add tape. All right, so now we're going to hot glue the bow. Now you can also attach it with a zip tie like we did earlier. We just wanted to show different options. I'm going to add greenery to the back of the bow to give it that nice pop of color and texture, and keeping it simple by adding 2 frosted berries in the front. But of course, add whatever you want. It's up to you. It's your project, but I love this one. Oh my gosh, the soft tones of it, so festive, so beautiful. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we're going to take another pizza pan. We're going to scuff it up again with the sanding block, and then we're going to wipe it well. And this one we're painting red. We're just doing the edges once again in the beautiful Waverly chalk paint, and this is in the crimson. It's a beautiful red. All right, once dry, took it outside. We're going to spray it and seal everything and let that dry. We're going to pair it with Dollar Tree's vinyl. I know they've been discontinuing it, but I still had this one left over. And we're going to use it because it has a beautiful plaid style. We're going to cut off those edges. I want to prevent as much stickiness to get on that edge, just in case it peels off, but actually it didn't. All right, so we're going to start doing it little by little, flattening it out, removing any bubbles. And then like we did earlier, we're going to remove the excess from the sides by using the X-Acto knife very carefully and staying as straight as possible. All right, now we're going to take this little wreath. I found this years ago at Target Dollar Spot, and we're going to place it in the center, mark with a pencil where I need to drill a couple of holes. Again, be very careful and use a drill bit that is for metal. Now, when you metal, or if you do drill holes, a little metal piece falls off when you drill it. Just remove it because it does get sharp. All right, I placed the wreath in the center and secured it with zip tie. I'm going to make a simple bow using this silky, soft ribbon, and I am going to just keep pulling it and tugging it until I have the size that I want. And then we're going to place it where that zip tie is, kind of like underneath the wreath, and just letting it hang. All right, so now we're going to take this Dollar Tree red bulb and just place it right there. Now, I forgot to place the hanging piece before adding anything, so we're going to do it now, carefully holding it. I did the same thing, tied it in 2 knots at the ends, hot glued, and taped. And that's it, my friends. Look how gorgeous. I know this is not for everyone. It's different, but I love the green and the red. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we're going to take this tin pan. Now, this one is for pies or deep dish pizzas or pastas, whatever you want. We're going to do the same thing for this one. We're going to paint it, but we're going to do it in this beautiful cashew tone. And then the second coat, we're doing it, but we're going to do it tapping it instead of brushing it. This is what it looks like. I love the texture that it has. I'm going to then take some of these window clings and I'm going to attach them on the inside using Mod Podge. So I'm just going to do little section by little section and add as I see fit. If you don't have this window cling design, use another page from a calendar or use any other window cling, whatever you want. All right, so we're going to use these, but we're going to cut off as needed of the little trees that we're going to place at the bottom. All right, so we're almost done. I'm just going to add one final coat over everything to seal everything with the Mod Podge. Look how cute. All right, we're going to take the rub and buff. Now, I've used these so many times during this Christmas season. They come in a pack of 4, and I'm going to use the golden tone for this one because it just works well with the design. I'm going to apply it on a little rag, and then we're going to apply it on the edge. This is going to add a metallic golden finish. Optional, of course. You can also antique it with antiquing wax or just leave it as is. I'm going to place it all around, and this is just going to take it to a whole new level, friends. So beautiful. Now, we also want to hang this one, and I'm going to show you a different thing. You can also use a ribbon if you have that. Just hot glue it to the back in a loop design, and then add the tape. The tape is just going to reinforce it and also just kind of clean it up, I suppose. All right, now we're going to add some greenery picks to that bottom ledge. It works so well because it has that ledge and it's so pretty. We're going to add green ones and golden ones. The golden ones are from Dollar Tree, and we're just going to add them right there. And for a pop of color to kind of bring everything together, a little bundle of red berries. How cute is this? Oh my word, the colors are so timeless. Love the design, but what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. I have another video here for you with tons more of Dollar Tree DIY crafts inspiration. Check it out. I'll see you later and have a blessed and Merry Christmas. Bye.